This is the story of a little boy named Pirili. He was born to a normal where the father was a necromancer and the mother was a priest. Despite that, his childhood was a happy one, until father left, leaving Pirili alone. We get worse from here, right? Mother decided to go look for her husband, leaving Pirili at the church. Years went by, but in the end, Pirili was raised by the priests at the church. He ended up becoming a priest, but because of that, his hatred for necromancers grew. On his 21st birthday, a hooded man arrived at the church with a letter addressed to Pirili. The letter was an invitation to Necrimia Royal, a battle. Pirili's father had registered him for the tournament 18 years ago, when he made a bet with his neighbor on whose son would win the tournament. Pirili tried to resign, but the hooded man told him that wasn't allowed, forcing Pirili to participate despite the hooded man turned out to be veteran necromancer named Geran Erangar. He was assigned to teach Pirili the wonders of necro. Not wanting to die at the tournament made Pirili take teaching very seriously. But after training for a whole, he wasn't able to do much. During the last training day before the tournament, he was able to produce one spark of purple flame from his hand. Geran told him to try his best, looking very skeptical of his survival chances. I'm going to die. As necromancers could resurrect the dead to fight for them, more you killed in Necrimia Royal, the stronger you become. So of course, as a smart little guy, Pirili decided to hide in a tree stump for the whole tournament. Or so he planned. Outside of his tree trunk he could hear moans. When he peeked out he could see a horde of undead walking towards him. Behind the army there was a single man whom Pirili should know. He was Baron Horvax, Pirili's old neighbor and son of the man. Well, if he isn't Pirili of the Holnecro clan. Yeah, it's just me, Baron. Could you pretend you didn't see me? I don't want to fight anyone. Well, it happens that I do. I got bet to win for my father. Oh no, Pirili thought. Horde of undead who had no way of protecting himself. But still, he decided to try necromancy, the thing that had led him against his will. He put out his right hand and yelled, "Spirit!" on top of his lungs. Suddenly, purple light started rising from the ground, and then they ignited into purple flames. They flew towards the horde, burning them to crisp. Baron couldn't believe the horde he had made from his opponents had burned in a flame. Pirili, who was also dumbfounded, started walking towards him through the flames. Standing in front of kneeling Baron, he put out his arm once more, this time not yelling, just silently igniting his flames, burning his first opponent, ending the fateful bet from 18 years ago.
Hello, my name is Pirili Holnecro from the Holnecro clan. Or I guess I can say it in Japanese as well. Domo,僕の名前は Pirili Holnecro です。よろしくお願いいたします。Well, it did take me quite a while until I could debut. But I think I'm going to do this as a video instead of a stream. I just can't seem to get into doing the debut stream. It doesn't really matter actually if I do it as a video, but I think we can pull this off. So let's switch into my gaming screen as I named it. Oh, that isn't supposed to be there. Professional. So here is my very cool debut PowerPoint presentation. I put this together in like, let's say 20 minutes. It had some animations originally, but I removed them and just took the slides as pictures. But let's go through them and you can get to know me better. So here's some basic information. My age is 20, height is 180 centimeters, birthday is April 4th, really easy to remember, I think. Profession, necromancer, and well, as you saw in my lore video, I was a priest, though I do consider myself priest still, but public knows me as a necromancer. English is so hard for me. I guess I should... yeah, and then languages are next. So I do have written down that I know English. But I would say that I know little bit. At least like I haven't really spoken it like ever. Only time I can remember speaking English was when I was in primary school. No, middle school. So it has been quite a while. And, well, people don't take English lessons really seriously in Necrimia, so... well, you get English like this when you don't take them seriously. But then I know ancient Necrimian tongue. I'm not gonna speak it, we will keep it as a surprise. Maybe. And then I got a little bit of Japanese. ちょっとだけ話せるぐらいで日本語は喋ります。I've learned it from like watching anime and playing games. I haven't studied it ever. But I think I maybe could survive a conversation with a Japanese person. Maybe in the future I will. Well, we'll see. But yeah, that was the first slide. Wait, my next slide is named Fort. Wait, I got them in wrong order. So yeah, this is the stuff I like. Well, I've kinda categorized them, but that first one, mayonnaise and jam, sounds so wrong. I don't eat them together, but I do like to put them in foods and stuff. I quite recently like discovered eating like bread with jam. I don't know how it took me that long, but like I always liked jam, but I pretty much only ate it with like pancakes and stuff like that. But it's pretty good on like basic white bread. And mayonnaise, I feel like mayonnaise goes well with any food. Though there are exceptions. Then I like VTubers. I'm a pretty big fan of Nishi Sanji. Though I feel like I don't really watch any indies, because I don't watch Twitch that often. I'm more of a YouTube guy. Though I will be streaming in the Twitch in the future. But I just feel like it's a bit better as a streaming platform. Though I might try out YouTube at some point. Then I like stories, and that connects to the next part, which is reading. I feel like anything that has a story really interests me. And I do like reading like light novels and fantasy novels and stuff like that. Though I don't do it pretty often these days. I do want to get more back into it. Wait, that sentence was awful. You guys should get ready for like grammar level 0. This will be awful. But yeah, then I categorized games, because I do like quite few JRPGs, and I didn't want the whole list to be just JRPGs. But yeah, on the first one I have the Legend of Heroes / Trails series. I do like to call it more like Trails, because I've only played like those Trails games. They did have like a couple of games before they started doing that, which were called Legend of Heroes. But yeah, that or Persona is probably my favorite like franchise of all time. Persona is because I haven't played like 1 and 2, so I usually feel quite awkward calling it my favorite when I only played like first 3. But Persona 3 is my favorite game of all time. But yeah, then I have Tales of. That was probably the series that got me into like JRPGs. I don't remember which was. I think it was like Symphonia or. No, it was Crazies. That was the first one I played. I don't think I ever finished it, but that is probably what got me into JRPGs. So I do like the older ones like Symphonia and Abyss and Vesperia and stuff like that. I don't really enjoy those new ones. Like, what is the newest Tales of game called? Tales of... my brain thinks it's Tales of Awakening, but I'm pretty sure it's Tales of Arise. I didn't really enjoy it that much. But then I have Fire Emblem. It's probably the one I play the most. It has the best replayability. Like doing some Iron Man runs and stuff like that. My favorite is probably Path of Radiance and Binding Blade. I just really enjoy those ones. But then I have Pokemon. Well, that doesn't really need any explanations. I'm a Pokemon master. Nuzlocke king. Whatever you wanna call me. Yeah, I don't really play like Pokemon games normally these days. I only do like Nuzlocks and challenge runs. But yeah, you can definitely expect something like that from me. Then I got Persona. I pretty much went over it. My favorite one is 3, then 5, then 4. But all of them are like 10 or 9 out of 10. I just really like the atmosphere in 3. But 5 has like best presentation. And they're fucking good. I will definitely stream the Persona 3 Reload when it comes out. And then I got Xenoblade. Or Xenoblade. Pronunciation is... English is so hard. Oh, well, we can talk more about it when I get to goals. But the Xenoblade probably... It's kind of good. When you think about it. Like, Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 are all like at least 9 out of 10. But then there's the Xenoblade X, which is like... I didn't really like that one, so it somewhat ruins the series. But the numbered titles are good. Xenoblade 2 is my favorite. It's like I would say it's my second favorite game of all time, after Persona 3. But then I got some visual novels. I got Danganronpa, Kimi ga Shine, and Zero Escape. Those are pretty all of them are pretty similar. All of them are Among Us. Yeah, those are like those killing or death games are definitely what interests me in visual novels. Some more of that genre, like Gnosia. I don't know how you pronounce that one. But yeah, that is something I also like. I might stream the Kimi ga Shine at some point. It hasn't been finished yet, so I might need a recap on what happened when they finished the last part is released. But that was a pretty amazing sentence. It made zero sense. But yeah, then I got some others, like platformers I played as a kid. So pretty much like... What did I play? Like Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, Crash... No, I didn't really play most of the Crash games. But I did to dabble in like those Disney licensed games and stuff like that. Then classic Teamfight Tactics. When I like started running my Twitter, I did tweet about it quite often, how I was addicted and stuff like that. But I've been cured. I don't play it as often these days, but I'll probably still stream it. Then I got Chilla's art games, so those horror games set in Japan. I have only played like 3 of them. I've been saving them until I can stream them with you guys. I played the Closing Shift. What is the store one called? Convenience Store and the Ghost Train. I haven't played like the newest ones, and I skipped a couple of the. Yeah, I think there are like more than 10 that I haven't played yet, but I do like them. They're probably the only horror games I like, because they don't really have any ugly monsters. I'm really bad with like disgusting looking things that run after me. I'm too afraid of them. And then I got roguelikes. Those are pretty... They are usually good. I do like playing them, like Binding of Isaac. I've actually gotten back into it recently. I've been playing the Rebirth. Is that what it's called? I think it's Rebirth. Yeah, then I like Slay to Spire and stuff like that. I can't really list them all because these days there are quite a lot of roguelikes. And then there's Fortnite. Classic. So I do feel quite bad because I might need to I might need to make a new Epic Games account. So I lose all my like Naruto skins and stuff. You don't pronounce it like Naruto. Naruto. How do you pronounce? I don't know. Well, I lose all my anime skins and stuff like that, so... Well... That's the price I need to pay for being a VTuber. I guess. But yeah, I guess that concludes the games. Then we can go to anime. So there I got Monsters, Steins Gate, Oregairu, Silver Spoon, Skate Dance. Those are like... That isn't my top 5. Because I got like everything by Kyoto Animations. So there are probably a couple of Kyoto Animations ones that would fit my top 5. But I do like Monster and Steins Gate quite a bit. Those are probably like top 2. Then Oregairu, I really like that one. Like Higikaya Hachiman is easily like my top 3 fictional characters. The Silver Spoon, I don't really understand why I like it so much. Just something about it. That one also has a pretty good main character. The Skate Dance, that also I don't really understand why I like it so much. I'm really bad at like telling, like I just like stuff. I don't really want to explain why I like it. Or like, I can't explain it. I just like it. And sports anime, I'm pretty big fan. Though I haven't watched... There are a couple of like classic ones I haven't watched, like Slam Dunk and Prince of Tennis and stuff like that. But my favorites are like Haikyuu and Yowamushi Pedal, and... There's definitely something I'm forgetting. Well, let's not dwell there too long. Then Kyoto Animations. I love Violet Evergarden. What else have Kyoto? Free is awesome. my brain is blanking on me. What has Kyoto Animations done? But all of them are at least like 8 out of 10. They are so good. Then I'm not really much of a manga guy. I usually like continue reading the manga if I really liked some anime, but One Piece. It's probably my favorite piece of fiction. I just recently realized that, but it's so fucking good. Fucking love One Piece. Then I got Gantz, Blue Lock, Genshiken, and Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Gantz is probably the manga I have reread like the most. At least like 3 times. And Blue Lock, I discovered it like year or 2 before the anime came out, so I'm a true fan. But it's kind of combines the sports anime with, or sports manga with the death games that I was talking about during the visual novel part. So it's like made for me. And I do like soccer or football. Football makes more sense. I hate how they call American football in America. And then Genshiken, that is definitely another one that I can't really explain why I like it, but it's good. And Katekyo Hitman Reborn, I really like the art on that one, and the power system is pretty cool. Main character is a bit on the lame side, but I do like it. I fucking love it. Ending was also pretty rust, I feel like. But I still liked. I'm definitely forgetting something other that I like, because I made these slides like half a year ago. But yeah, then we can go to light novels. That is, I have easily read more light novels than I have manga. But there I have Infinity Dendrogram. I always read that wrong, but I think I nailed it this time. But yeah, that is... it's a VR MMO. But it isn't isekai. Because at least I define isekai as like they are stuck inside the game. But in that one they are like just playing it. And that is pretty much... I would call that one piece of light novels. Because it has like so massive cast of characters, and they do have quite shonen like battles, and I fucking love it. Though I haven't read it in a while, because I caught up to the English releases of the volumes. I have read like at least 15 volumes, I think. Then we have Kimi no Suisou wa Tapetai. Amazing Japanese. But yeah, that is probably only book I have read where I cried at the end. That one is written by Sumi no Yoru. I really like her. I think it's her books. Though I can't really name other ones. She had like one where the main character turns into a monster in the night. I think that might even be the title. I turn into monster during the night or something like that. I did like that one also, but I do prefer Kimi no Suisou wa Tapetai. Then I have Nanatsu no Makenga Shihaishuru. That has an anime airing right now, but I can't really watch it. Because I don't really watch the animes that come out of the light novels that I have read, because I imagine characters having like different voices and designs and stuff like that, so the anime ruins it usually. But I watched like first 5 minutes and there was this character called Pete, which is a pretty fun name. But he has like this so high voice, because I was expecting him to have like this low voice. So I couldn't watch it. But I do love it. It's pretty much a Harry Potter with swords. That is the explanation I usually use. Then I have Rokka no Yusha. This is another Among Us one. I love how that's a genre these days. But that is like fantasy and death game combined. But only bad part is that the author has pretty much hasn't done anything with it in like at least like 5 years or something. So he pretty much abandoned it. But I did like the first 6 volumes that were really released. And then I have Ryo no Oshikoto. That is it has a lot of lollies. And they play shogi. Let's go to the next slide. or guess I can... That is another one I can't really explain why I like it. I think it's pretty well written. That's probably the thing that makes me like it so much. But it's probably like only thing that I would call a guilty pleasure. But yeah, let's not delve too deep into that. Then I got a couple of dislikes. There are definitely more, but I didn't write them here. But there are kanji. I fucking hate them. If kanji didn't exist, I would be able to like read most of the Japanese stuff. But every sentence has like one kanji and then I give up on reading it. I know like maybe 2 kanjis. I haven't really tried studying them because I wanna rebel against them. Or something like that. Then I get duties. When I was a priest, I usually tried avoiding everything that needed to be done. And I also continue doing that to this day. But that has so many T's and D's and I kind of mixed them up so it sounded so awful. And then I had dubs. I always try playing in the original language. The product was made in. So like Japanese games, I always play them with Japanese dub or Japanese voice acting and stuff like that. The English makes me wanna die. Probably like my English also, but still. Then I really dislike sushi. Though that's probably because I never had like good sushi. I always my family sometimes goes to these like Asian buffet stuff and the sushi just makes me wanna puke. I don't know why it makes me feel so bad, but I just can't eat it. Maybe when I someday try like good sushi, my opinion will change, but at the moment sushi is probably my least favorite food. Yeah, I would call it that. Yeah, that was my dislikes. Then my music taste, which is anime openings. I don't really listen to any other music. I always discover like new music by watching new anime and adding the openings to my playlist and I've been doing that like since I was maybe 12. I don't really know what music I listened to before that, but anime ine. Yeah, I'm not much of a music guy. Then, my goals. So I really wanna improve my English and Japanese skills, because they are both really bad. So maybe streaming will improve them. Especially if I play like JRPGs or stuff like that, which forces me to read stuff out loud. Like I really wanna stream Professor Layton. I'm pretty bad at like puzzle games, but I feel like that might improve pretty much everything that though it won't improve my Japanese, but my English will definitely improve. But yeah, then I wanna get 100 followers. That is I feel like that is a pretty good goal. I might not reach it, but gambarimashou. Then I wanna make new friends. I pretty much, for my whole life, I haven't really made any friends. I just, in like kindergarten, these people just wanted to play with me, and then when I went to school, the same guys wanted to still play with me, and they helped me make new friends, so I've never really made friends by myself. It's pretty hard, I think. But hopefully we can do something about that. Then I wanna do professional looking song cover. So I do want it to sound professional as well. I used to like sing when I was like maybe 11 years old. I was in how do you pronounce it? I was in this singing group. But let's not talk about it. But I did know how to sing back then, but these days I don't really sound that good. But maybe I can improve that. And then I wanna have fun. That is easily the most important one. Then I still got one more slide, but I got no idea what it has. Oh, it has my assets. So my mama slash papa. I didn't know which one it was. I think it's papa. I think he's a male. But it was my model was made by Mayoi Amayo Sensei. Or I think he's called Meikyu, which means labyrinth. His Twitter name is in full kanji, so I had to translate it. But I do think it's Meikyu. But I really like his work. Arigatou gozaimasu. Then my logo was made by Balia. I think that's how it's pronounced. But my logo is not on this screen, but it did turn out quite good. Then my ending screen by No Kidding Son. Oh yeah, you haven't seen my ending screen yet. But you will soon. Then my overlay was made by Abilis Art. And my overlay is like godlike. Have you seen it? It's like so good. Then, I haven't put my partner in the screen yet. There we go. There's Horu. My cross pet, partner, friend. I don't know what we wanna call him. But he was made by Red Robin. And he's pretty cute. I do like how his flames are like... they look like jelly or stuff like that. But he's awesome. And then my BGM was made by Kayaku. I sound so fucking racist when I say those names like that. Kayaku Sensei. But you have been listening to it for like the whole video. I really like it. It fits the theme of like priest necromancer. But yeah, let's switch to the chatting screen. Oh yeah, my... no wait, you saw my stinger animation when I switched to the gaming screen. But it's fucking amazing. But I do want to showcase my model a little bit. So I'll zoom in. Horu, can you go away for a moment? So yeah, I'm cute. Let's actually showcase my expressions. So here's my face. Then I can put like, this is called yummy, which means darkness. I would like it if it was a bit more like darker, but I do like it. Then I do have like this sweat. I can put this on when I take like thumbnail photos for my horror game streams like this. Then I got Ase. Well, this is perfect for like horror game streams. I look so fucking scared. Then let's what is this? I don't know why I have button which just makes me look to the left. Oh, I think it's for a look at horror. I don't know why I have that one. But let's take a look at my model next. Oh yeah, I do have this ponytail, which I really like. Or braid. Ponytail isn't the right word. There I have my priest robes. I can take them off. Which, I think this looks pretty carnivy when it's off. Though I do like it on. But let's keep it off for now. Then I got my Bible on the back. Classic. Then I got my hands, which I can take the gloves off. You probably will never like see them off because I'm like this on the when I'm gaming. But maybe I'll do stream like this one day. What else do I have? I have shoes. Let's zoom in on them. There we go. I really like this. I don't really have any pointer on my OBS, but I really like these. What do you call these gold ones? Like straps or something like that. I really like them. But yeah, that was... Did I miss anything? No, I have Horu on. I can toggle off his flames if I like. But yeah, I think we went over the most of the stuff that I wanted for my debut. I just really gonna get it as a stream. But I feel like this video format gives me a bit of freedom to cut stuff out if I feel like it. But yeah, this was pretty much a stream as a video. How much runtime? We have like 30 minutes. That is pretty common for like corporate debut. Though I'm not in corporate, but I feel like I am. We can start our own company. Holnecro Productions. Well, now that I have the view that I feel like I can start streaming a bit. I don't have any like schedule made. I don't know when I will be uploading this one. But I'll probably stream like some Pokemon or Professor Layton or stuff like that. But you guys can go ahead and go look at my ending screen now. I do like the art on it. It's really cool. But yeah, I have finally arrived. And I won't be going anywhere. Well, see you on the Twitch. Or something like that. Yeah, let's just switch to the other one. Bye bye.